Hi guys, welcome back to Sports Talks. My name's Sean, and we're just going to review at least the first day of a bunch of games in the preseason and what I noticed, what I didn't notice, and what I think going forward for, some of the teams that did play. To start off, I'll start off with the New York Giants since that was the preseason game I did watch. They didn't win, but they won the moral of the game because they won the first half when their backups were playing. When their backups came in, they didn't. But the whole point of preseason is to see how your rookies and your depth is, and the Giants rookies look really good. John Michael Schmidt played good. Deontay Banks held up his own. I don't think he allowed a completion. I may be wrong, but if he did, it was only one. Trey Hawkins looked good for them, and they look like they're getting the most out of young players and hopefully can have a good season going forward. Now, with the Cardinals and Denver Broncos, Cardinals look like a good team, but it's only preseason. I don't know how long that's going to stick, but Denver did not at all, and it's already off to a bit of a tough start. But you gotta be honest, it's preseason one. None of the shit could take and so I'm just saying what was the observed, what wasn't absorbed, and pretty much that. Now to the Browns, they look good. I mean, their defense looked really good, and that's to be expected. Is Darius Smith and Myles Garrett alone is going to make you a good defensive line. So from them, you got to hope that their offense and Deshaun Watson can take that step and become a elite quarterback. Because they got a good defense, and ultimately that's the goal. Devon Archie, Devon, well, what the Dolphins running back. He showed a really good promise for them. And Dolphins for a while have been looking for their long term back. It looks like they found it. And as if they found it, then they're going to help out Tua big time because if they can develop a run game, a lot less pressure on him, and a lot more that you can, do with it. Getting back to the Detroit game, the only concern for Detroit, though they won the game, was probably Jameson Williams was a little rough out there, but it was also his first real. I don't want to say, yeah, he didn't really play his rookie year, so like this was his first live action. I would have looked too into it, but that's probably the only concern. Jahmyr Gibbs looked good, and them boys for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is another one I'll cover, and their quarterback competition does not look clear on who's going to be the starter, who's not going to be. I'd still guess it's Baker Mayfield, but I think Tampa's in for a long season regardless, so we're not going to go much up to there. And then another team I'm going to talk about is going to be the Green Bay Packers because Jordan Love had an up and down preseason, but that's what you're going to expect with a guy like him who's first full season playing. I'm sure he's playing the preseason, but obviously it's good to see the potential. That's what you look for, especially in the first year of any rebuild. And I think that the Packers can be in for a good treat as long as he could develop some consistency. He was a little inconsistent, but he showed potential in flashes, especially to Romeo Doubs for the touchdown. But of course, he had an overthrow with Luke Musgrave, so um, that's what you're going to get out of it. But like I said, with that being said, that's just preseason, man. You can't look too far into it, but it looked pretty good. A lot of promising sight for a lot of young players, and a lot of teams probably could walk away pretty happy. Or if it wasn't the greatest preseason game for them, it's going to get better. I think at least. So, with that being said, I'll hopefully do a review tomorrow or today on the rest of the teams that are going to be playing tonight. And thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment.